Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. This is Jelly with the Garden of Cats and Dogs. I do apologize. I know it's been a while since I have posted. With everything going on, I've just been avoiding posting and going out and just doing things in general because I did recently find out I have an autoimmune disorder, which I have not spoke about on my channel, and I'm not really gonna touch on that much, but due to that I have been avoiding going outside. So today I figured I would give you all an update on all the plants, and then I would do like what I call a plant spotlight, talking about one of my current favorite plants that I find very easy to care for, even though some people have told me that it is not very easy to care for. A couple of updates. Morty is back home from being missing. Unfortunately, my beta phantom did pass away. He developed bloating, and then in the process of treating bloating, I found out that it was actually a sign of dropsy. So what I believe and what I've talked to a couple people about is that he experienced organ failure. So unfortunately, he is gone, and the tank is currently down. I will in the future be getting another beta or another type of fish. There are a couple of fish I'm looking into right now that can fit in a 5-gallon tank. That was his tank. But right now the tank is currently down, and I'm just not doing anything with it just because of the current situation. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, let me move the soap. So these are my current window plants. This is my Croatoan, and as you can see, she has tons of new growth. This girl actually bloomed for me. Then I have a little Pearls and Jade Pothos right here. It's doing much better than it was before. And then if we walk over to my window, because I haven't shared this with you guys yet, I actually had help from my brother-in-law building these shelves by hand. So on this shelf I have my Hoya carnosa Crimson Princess, my new Philodendron Micans, a Thanksgiving cactus, my Hoya avada, a Signum, I don't know what kind this is, a Philodendron, Cattleya ornata. This one is doing really bad. I recently repotted her, and I'm actually having to treat my entire collection for spider mites because my entire collection has spider mites. This is a Peperoma Pixie. This is my ZZ plant all the way up there. Then I have a Cattleya rufata Furry Feather, another Sigmoid, Cattleya Freddy, also not happy. Lord. Cattleya lentifolia. This is a new Euphorbia e Monstrous, my Hoya Carrie, then my Hoya Crimson Queen. Then back here, I actually found out that this is a Hoya carnosa, just a regular one. Then I have my Whitey, my Cattleya Marna red pear plant. It looks terrible right now. Then down here I have my Chinese evergreen plant. She looks bad. And then here is my Limsum cruciforma, aka hurricane cactus. I'm not quite sure what this one is yet. And then of course we have my lovely cactus shelf. So starting from left to right, this is a Mammalia, whatever, feather pincushion cactus. This is a I can't say it, Aniston, bird's nest cactus, Nodo cactus, Pharaoh cactus, rainbow hedgehog. This one is a I can't say it, guys. Another Nodo cactus. This is a Euphorbia snowflake, aka Euphorbia horta. This is a Mammalia, I believe a rainbow burst. Another Euphorbia, this one is the corncob cactus variegated. Another Pharaoh cactus. I'm unsure of what this guy is. This is a Horstia gynochlomalia. Euphorbia, I can't remember the actual scientific name, but this is a Tanzanian zipper plant. Another Horstia. A baby, I have no clue what this guy is. Then I have this guy, which is a oh gosh, I can't remember. Then I have all of these. These are Easter lily cactus. These two actually produced a bunch of babies. I have 4 down here that are rooting. Then I have this guy, I don't remember what it is. This guy, I know what it is, but I can't pronounce the name for the life of me. These are pinecone cactus, and then a Ming Thang. Oh, the light looks terrible. And then I have my Echevarria. I know what kind this is, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And then this is the plant we're actually going to be doing the plant light on. This is one of my favorite. It's a Cathela. It's Cathela Makinov. I can't pronounce it right. Y'all have to forgive me if I butcher the names. And then in here in my bedroom, I have a C'est Bleu Pothos, even though I know it's not really a pothos. Then I have this gorgeous marble queen, my Brazil. It's actually in here trying to rehab it because I had it in the sun and it started burning. And then my regular Heartleaf Philandra. It is actually getting huge in this Kokedama. And then after this, I'm going to show the outdoor plants. And then, of course, outside we have my beautiful golden. Over here, I have some begonias that I'm waiting to see if they come back. And then I have this really cool Kalanchoe I actually found growing in my garden outdoors that somebody previous had left here. And then the one that's putting out leaves is an angel wing. So then if we come off my porch, I have some Vinica vine, aka periwinkle. It blooms this gorgeous purple flower in the summertime. It's currently not in bloom. Also, my dog ate the blooms because he eats blooms off of anything. And then I also have, these are either tulips or lilies, and I have two here, one up there. And then if you come around to the side of my house, I have 4 more bunches growing. And I'm still waiting to find out what they are by the how they bloom. Alright, so that was the update on how all of my plants are doing and all of the plants that I currently have. I do probably have more than I had before, but I've also lost some. I had over 20 begonias and I gave some to my sister, and they are doing well at her house, but I don't have them here anymore. And then as you can see, I'm still waiting to see if some of mine come back from last year. Unfortunately, this winter did take a toll on my begonias. And since my house gets very unhumid, is not humid, I do have to purchase a humidifier for this winter coming up. So this is the plant of the day, or the plant of the week. I think I'm going to try to keep these videos coming out once a week. This gorgeous girl is a Cathleya Makinov. I'll put the name somewhere around here because I can't pronounce it right. And I have found this girl to be one of my most easy to care for plants ever. I went 2 weeks without watering them. Unfortunately, I had to self-quarantine. I did have to go out for groceries, and then I became sick, so I had to quarantine myself to my room for 2 weeks. And these guys went without water. Today is the first day that they have been watered because yesterday was the end of my 2-week personal quarantine. I did find out that I had strep throat. I'm a carrier, so I experienced worse symptoms due to that. I did have to go to the hospital because I ran a fever for 4 days that didn't break. But even with 2 weeks of not being watered, this gorgeous girl is still perfect. She is up a little bit, which generally means they need water. And as you can see, I did water her today. Ignore the white spots there. These are used pots that I got that I did clean before I got them, but they still are a pain in the butt. But as you can see, the reason that I absolutely love this plant is A, it's very easy to care for. It's a gorgeous plant. I don't know if you could see, the underneath here is actually purple, maroon colored, and then she has these gorgeous green, like silky leaves up top. I currently have her in a mixture of topsoil and soil conditioner, which you all know my soil conditioner is just broken down pieces of bark and worm castings, and my topsoil is just the regular topsoil you can buy at Home Depot for super cheap. Now with my Cathela, I recently bought, I don't have the bag, I threw it away, this stuff called Orchid Bark Mix that contained huge pieces of perlite. Y'all all know how I feel about perlite. I hate it because it floats, so I did pick out the huge pieces of perlite. Now she has the big pieces of bark like this in her soil, and then she also has pieces of charcoal, which I've been reading a lot of good things about horticultural charcoal, so I wanted to give it a try in my more finicky plants, because I was actually told Cathelas were very finicky, and as you saw from the previous shots, some of my Cathela do not look that great because they went 2 weeks without being watered and they're very unhappy about it. But this girl, as you can see, other than a couple of like burnt spots, which she came to me with, she looks absolutely gorgeous. So if you're looking for a beginner Cathela and you're not sure which one would be right for you, I would highly recommend this girl or a Cathela lancifolia. The Cathela lancifolia's common name is also a rattlesnake plant. That is the first Cathela I started with, and she was doing great up until I didn't water her for 2 weeks. So this one or the Lansfolia, in my opinion, would be two of the best ones to start with. I do not recommend the Ornata. Personally, I'm having so many issues with my Ornata. First, she wasn't happy in the soil mix she was in, and then the place I got them from, because I got all of my Cathela but my Lancifolia from the same place, and they all had soil gnats. And personally, I've never had to deal with soil gnats, so I was unprepared for what I had to do. So basically, I repotted everything, threw the soil away, and then started from scratch with them. So a lot of them are unhappy because they were repotted recently within this month, within March. But this girl, obviously, as you could see, she's not unhappy at all. She's putting out new growth. I mean, so I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a Cathela to keep. You keep this girl. And I will leave the name somewhere because I'm going to butcher it, because I always butcher scientific names. It took me forever to learn how to say Philindro, and I still don't say it right. So, you know, like succulents are the only thing I could say right. And even then I can't say a cactus right. So, I mean, other than that, I just figured I wanted to give y'all a huge update. I guess just let me know what kind of content you would like to see from me. I have thought about just giving up on YouTube and keeping with my Instagram. And I did open a Tumblr recently that's just basically like personally what's going on with me. But I don't know if y'all care about what's going on with me, or if you just want to see my animals and my plants. Like I said, I will be getting a new fish when all of this craziness is over. Right now I'm considering a beta, or I've been looking into these fish called Brachyus gobius X. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna butcher it. Basically the common name is bumblebee goby, but the specific species I want are caught in freshwater, and then are where I'm getting them from, they're actually bred in freshwater, and so you don't need to have them in brackish water, because I have no experience with brackish water and I'm not ready for brackish water yet. The only thing, if I do decide to get the bumblebee gobies instead of a beta, would be that I have to have the tank set up for 6 months, because they do recommend having a tank with your parameters steady, because they're not like shrimp, but they still are kind of like picky about parameters. But they're really cool, cute little guys. They only get 1 inch to 1.25 inches fully grown, so not very big at all. And in my 5-gallon, I've talked to a couple of people that keep them, and they said in my 5-gallon I could usually keep 6 to 8, but to be honest, if I did do a beta, I'd probably keep 1, because they the betas and the Brachyus gobius, they live in different water spaces, whereas betas like the top of the water, middle ground. Brachyus gobius only live on the bottom of the tank, so I could keep 1. They don't recommend doing that if you want to keep groups, though, because they can become territorial. So if I did have 1, that could be the only one that would ever live in the tank with my beta, but I can also do that. So I'm looking into different things and different ways I could do my grouping. If I did get a beta, I have a friend that lives in Texas. Her name is San Antonio Betas. I will leave a link below. She has absolutely gorgeous fish. She gets them imported from Thailand. This is not sponsored, it's not affiliated. She probably doesn't even know that I'm doing this. I just really want a beta from her when the time is right for me. And she has some gorgeous fish available right now, if y'all are looking for betas currently. And her prices are amazing. Like, she has some of the best prices I've ever seen out of Thailand imports. So, yeah. Anyways, so thank you for watching, and I'm sorry that I rambled on. And thank you for subscribing to my page and dealing with me being so sporadic with my video postings. I promise I am going to be trying to be better. I actually just recently got a Nintendo Switch Lite that was given to me by my roommate, because he upgraded to a regular Nintendo Switch, and I have been playing Animal Crossing. So if you would like to see some videos of me playing Animal Crossing, I can do that as well, or just different type of video games. I also have an Xbox that I play. If y'all are interested in any type of gaming, I could do more videos on my animals. I do have 2 cats and 2 dogs. So yeah, just let me know what kind of content you would like to see out of my channel, and thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like. Bye!